Pandas, 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 pandas. Come on, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. I got broads in Atlanta, just in the bleeding the Fanta. Credit cards and the scammers. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. Scalp that like button. Market's about to open. Today's FOMC day. And you know FOMC days, you know how wild they get. You absolutely know how wild they get. Those darn FOMC days. Got a second just short coming here. Strong bull bar. You're thinking it's gonna get back to the previous day's close. We're so close to it. Something funky happened yesterday. During the like the last bar. Actually, the first bar of the open was just insane. The first bar of the open was absolutely insane. But it just coincided with the doo-doo caca price action that we had all day. Right. Basically creating this expanding pattern, hitting the bottom to the top of it. And that's just the type of price action you have before FOMC. It's absolute doo-doo caca. Absolute doo-doo caca. Here we come. Second just short. Do I like this second just short? I could try it here. I can try it. The problem is bouncing off the bottom of a potential channel here. Good looking signal bar. Market's supposed to open in 5 minutes. It reverses up soon after the candle closes. Makes it feel a little more like a limit order market here. I'm hoping for good price action this morning, but I just don't think we're going to get it. I don't think we're going to get it, pandas. Usually we don't when it comes to FOMC days. This is your signal bar now, creating a double top. Signal bar is not as good, but still underneath the 20 MA and trend line. I could attempt it here.
2500 tick trap.
I could attempt it here. We got a pretty good retracement. Small risk here for potential good reward, especially coming back to the previous day's close. That's what we're kind of expecting here. I saw a micro double top coming off our trend line, also 20 MA. Signal bar is not too good. It looks like it's gonna take us out though, right? Because it just retraced back. I mean, you got 3 overlapping bars in a row. Could have prevented me from entering there. I just saw the retracement. Okay, we have an okay position here and small risk for good reward. Yeah, this is a 10-point risk. 10-point risk for good reward though. Coming off 2 trend lines, or coming off 2 key areas. Second entry short. Close to a key area down here as a magnet for target. There was enough here for me to want to take this. But unfortunately, it is not looking pretty for me right now. I could surrender this trade, skunk it for a loss, but not as big as a loss. It's just $200 loss, 10-point loss. 10-point loss is Easy, easy peasy. It's just that's just some of the let's just call it an expense, you know what I mean? Today's gonna chop absolutely. Like today's pre-FOMC day, and it's usually the hours before FOMC is very choppy, very choppy here. If I survive this, then it's a very good looking trap actually. Whoa. Okay, pushes down. Just holding, right? We were about to take the risk anyway, so we don't mind. Market's about to open in about 2 minutes here. I can take all my risk off now, but you gotta let this cook a little bit, no? You gotta let this cook a little bit, no? The fact that that trap failed makes me want to hold this. Market's about to open, but I am just protecting my capital here. We will just simply take the hit, or we simply come out break even. To make up for some slippage, I'm gonna just have it here, right? Because slippage is just, it's a pain when it comes to Nascraq. Hopefully the open will just like shoot us down to our target here, hopefully. Good risk reward trade. Looking for 25 points here. It looks really good. It looks like it's gonna hit my target here. Barring it doesn't just snap back up, but we'll see. Do I have to let this cook all the way? Ooh, market's about to open.
2,500.
Hope I don't get crazy slippage. Take my break even. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Pushes down. It takes me a break even. Maybe I should have let it cook a little bit. I was just worried that the market open would have made it snap back up. Coming to my target anyway. So overall, probably okay trade. It's just I didn't want to hold it through the market open. You know, it's already kind of like risky doing that. We're at completely break even right now, though. Lost a little bit on commissions. Lost $5 on commissions. $5 on commissions. Insane. All right, we just filled the gap on the 5-minute chart. That's what I was expecting to happen. I'm fine with that. With those results, it's fine. Kind of left 500 on the table, risking 200. Big pop up, fills the gap and bounces off of it. Big bounce off of it, actually. Strong bounce. Good morning, guys. Blue Steel, good morning. YL, good morning. Rohan, good morning. Live for your fight, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. We have about $2,000 of threshold left. That is plenty for me, but it's just unfortunate that yesterday was just the choppiest of chop. Even like the best setups weren't working, so it is one of those days. Makes sense. I think in order for me to be eligible for a payout, I have to get these accounts up to $10,000. But the nice thing is, I no longer have a max. I no longer, well, not no longer, but my max I can make per day is like 3,000. So it's completely fine. I can just kind of make a lot of money every day instead of switching between accounts and stuff. I can just focus on my Apex accounts. I feel like I just short setting up here. Feels like a short's gone.
2,500 tick trap.
The 5-minute first bar is just wacky. FOMZ later today. Expect a crazy chop, you know. Expect crazy chop today. Anticipate that. Do what you can to prevent yourself from ruin. To be honest, if you're a beginner, don't even trade today. Even for me, I don't want to take any trades. Oh, really? Really tough. Like, if you're gonna pick and choose your days, like, you know, to really trade a lot, like today is not the day. Today is not the day. I'll say that right now. Today is just, you know, sit on your paws type day. Especially when the price action looks like this right now. Just 10 overlapping bars in a row. It's just not much you can do. Clearly above the 20 EMA though. Okay. This choppiness. Lower high. Complete doji bar on the 5-minute chart. This is a first bar on the 5-minute. Lower high, pushing down. Could find itself looking to come down here. Who knows? Second just short. Maybe worth it, but like if this is a channel, you don't have much room to the bottom of the channel. Second just short. Also a Pikachu trade, right? Second just short, but fails second just long as well. One trade as a Pikachu. Okay, pushes down. That's fine. Nothing that I love here. Nothing I love here, to be honest. Right, this is your risk as well. Right, this entire bar is your risk. 820-point risk for an okay trade. Like I don't know, it's not worth for me. I'm gonna pay very close attention to the risk I'm taking today because FOMC days, especially after FOMC, your risk, you don't realize how much risk you're taking per trade because the candles get huge. Candles are 20 plus points. It's a lower high here. You got a complete doji bar on a 5-minute chart. I'm just gonna sit on my pause. What's gold look like? Gold is just interesting. Okay. I can never remember the symbol for Bitcoin. The Bitcoin futures. Pan said he's trading alive with us. FOMC? Nah. No, thank you. If anything, I might just not even trade it. I've sent too many accounts to the grave because of FOMC, and I've said too many times like to myself, I'm never trading FOMC day again. You know, I really want to get these accounts to payouts. Am I gambling FOMC tonight? Yeah. I need more accounts, right? Right now, these are like my last 20 accounts. So I need to get more accounts to have them on queue. So just in case I bust these accounts, I'll have some more funded accounts ready for you guys. It's an expensive thing to do, right? To keep funded accounts going, but it is what it is. Like 1,000 overlapping bars in a row. I'm completely content just sitting on my paws here. I'm just sitting on my paws. Nothing to see here. Just walk away. Just walk away. Just slowly walk away from this price action. Look at this nastiness 5 minute OI pattern. I mean, this is your first bar. Oh, is it like a doji bar here? It's an OI pattern. You couldn't take a chance here if you want on the OI. The risk is big, and I just don't like. Yeah, the risk is like 34 points. I don't know if it's worth. I mean, I'm gonna mark every single trading range that we're gonna face today. Okay, I'm gonna mark every single one just to show you how choppy it is gonna be. These are trading range here, trading range here. One to one almost met on the 5 minute OI pattern here. Here's your one to one on the OI. Just be careful today, pandas. Like, don't be surprised if I don't take any trades today. Don't be surprised I don't take any trades today. It's gonna be nasty. It's not gonna be pretty, pandas. I'll tell you that right now. You got the 1-to-1 about to be reached for that OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. Very close to finishing that 1-to-1 here in this OI. I thought the 20 EMA might cause some issues, but it looks like it's ignoring it at the moment. Okay. The 5-minute doesn't make the 1-to-1. Gets close, but no cigar. Right. Close is not good enough, right? It needs to actually hit it. Let me make sure my levels are correct. Yeah, it gets close but doesn't fill it. Comes back to break, take you out break even. Pops back up. This might be the push to get to the 1-to-1. Maybe shook out some of the ooh. I gotta try this. I think I gotta try here. Actually, it's a decent second to short actually, coming off the 20 EMA and our trend line, but bad signal bar. Absolutely silly. Pre-FOMC price action. How silly was that, pandas? Welcome to Silly Land. We are here. So sick. So incredibly sick. Oh my goodness. Feels like I just short just gets absolutely obliterated. I mean, I took 25 points of risk there, which is a shame. Just gets blasted to the downside now. How silly was that, pandas? Whoa! I feel like Wario spinning out on Mario Kart. Goodness gracious. Just absolute ridiculous. Oh yeah, Rhythmic, I forgot to change it. My bad. Sorry. Apex 80% off now. Code BBM. Appreciate that. Reminding me. Wow. That was I'm glad I didn't move my stop loss. Wow. I just haven't seen something snap down that fast. The 5 minute obvious. You know what? It's silly. The 5 minute does touch the 1-to-1. It gets snapped down at the 1-to-1 on the OI pattern. Goodness gracious. What in the world was that? So sick. So sick. I don't know what I want to do here. Do I want to take a second to short? Or is it going to be a big trading range? Look for a fail second to short again. Man. Yeah, there was like no way I would be able to reverse that trade either. It just happened so fast. Now, I wasn't even thinking about reversing. I think we're in a trading range. I'm gonna take a fail second to short here. Needs to be timed right when this ends. It's good enough. I think we're still in confusion here. Big push down, come back up to top trading range. Makes a new low here. Right, another like creating an expanding pattern. Second entry short looks like it works. It's going to work out though. Right now it's going to trigger beneath the 20 minute. I can't even take this fail second entry short, which is fine by me. But that's just silly. So silly. 0-1. 0-1 right now. It's just ridiculous. Feels like I just short. Triggers beneath the 20 MA. I just think, look at the 5 minute chart. I just don't think we know what we're doing here yet. This 5 minutes very confused. But hits that 1-to-1 so perfectly. Bounces off of it. What, 3 count differential? I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, I mean, the fail second short ends up working out nicely, but it's beneath the 20 minute. I can't take it. But good, right? Good premise, good idea. The idea was correct, right? We're just in a trading range, trying to find lots of reversals, and the 5 minute clearly shows we're confused. So that's why I was looking for a reversal here. Creating expanding pattern, right? Expanding patterns are basically like the market telling you stay away, don't trade. That was wild. That snap back down was violent. Giving me some slippage along the way. Giving me like a point of slippage. A little more than a point of slippage. It's pre-FOMC day. Expect the worst to happen, right? Expect the worst to happen pre-FOMC day. Like when you think it can't get any worse, just know it can. Down 500, 0-1 right now. Silly. Silly how fast that snapped down. Goodness gracious. Another OI pattern on the 5 minute chart. I stayed away from the first one. I'm going to stay away from this one as well. You get this many OI patterns in a row, the market's just confused. We're in the range of yesterday. OI pops to the upside. Go back to the top of the trading range here. So confused the market is. Trading range, trading range, trading range. I really wouldn't consider this a trading range, not yet. 3 trading ranges within the trading range. You can trade TPT evals with no issues, right? I believe with news they don't. With the evals they don't care. I could be wrong, but I don't think they will. I don't think they care. I don't think they're gonna care enough to be like, oh, you failed your eval. I think technically they say in their rules that you shouldn't, but I don't know. I actually don't. I don't trade news. At least the news that the tier one news. Right, they usually email you, tell you what news you can trade, what you can't, or basically, or tell you what news you can't trade. So they mentioned FOMC today, like you can't trade it. So, I'm not gonna risk whatever. Like, it's a bit of work to get to pass those evals. So another 1-to-1 about to be hit here on this OI pattern. It's just absolutely crazy. Right, the OI patterns are just working beautifully today. It might snap back down once the 1-to-1 is hit as again. Right, we had an OI pattern here that worked. Right, OI pattern here that worked like perfectly to the T. Right, hits it perfectly to the T. Another OI pattern about to work here. So sick. I was expecting those 2 OI patterns to work just because it's choppy. Oh, is that email only for the pro? Okay, never mind. Then I guess evals they don't care. Dang, why L flexing? Saying he got this email and it's only for pro plus. What a low key flex. I got this email. Oh, sorry, it was only for the pro plusers. So sick. Just expanding pattern here. Just sick price action here. I hate expanding patterns. That's what all yesterday was, right? Yesterday was just a but. Was a huge expanding pattern. Right, coming off of this expansion here, and this was a kind of a failed breakout of it. Basically, in this one bar basically spanned the bottom to the top, right? Just the entire expanding pattern here. This is actually crazy, right? The two OI patterns in a very choppy day is working out, and geez, what can you do? Wow, so that was a pro account where I traded on Sim by accident and then lost when I switched. I remember that day. You're like, you killed it on Sim, and you're like, what? I'm not even on, and then you busted your account. That's, and I think that was the free one, wasn't it? Wasn't that the one you won on the giveaway? Expanding pattern. Currently at the top of the expanding pattern. Like, can I just walk away with a $500 loss today and just be happy? Seriously, it's just this price action is too brutal. Coming off our trend line, 20 EMA, but potentially top of a trading range. That's the thing about trading ranges. Once you actually get it set up, you're so close to the top of it. It's just like, is it even worth taking? Well, the free one where it's actually more expensive than. Unfortunately, for when it was a 30% off with the free activation, it was more expensive. It's kind of silly. Sorry about that. But you get to try it for free. You know, at least like if you failed it, you can say no harm done, right? If it's just more expensive for you because you passed the eval. That's the only reason why it's more expensive. So congratulations. But it would have been cheaper if you failed it and you said, okay, I tried, because it'll be absolutely free. Second entry long forming here. I may consider it if it comes off our trend line, just because there's so much support here coming off of this. But the issue is we're so close to the top here. It might do one of those things that snaps back down. Plus, we have a little more room to hit that 1-to-1 on the. All right, thoughts and prayers here. Got 4 overlapping bars in a row. There's no reason for me to take this trade. I'm gonna take it anyways. Give me a good signal bar at least. Signal bars doo-doo caca. Signal bars doo-doo caca. Thoughts and prayers. We're going for it. As long as we're on this trend line in 20 EMA here. Is it better trade taking the fail second entry long? Maybe. Okay, pushing down. Doji bar. Another doo-doo kaka signal bar here. Okay. Ooh. Kind of want the flush, so I don't even think about this trade. I can't take it. It's just too messy. Now it's like beneath our trend line. Bad signal bar. All sorts of confusing. You got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars in a row. Does trigger the second entry long here. Another OI on the 5-minute chart. Fail second entry long. Do I like the fail second entry long? All right, that was wacky. All right, fail second entry long. Kind of fails, reverses. It actually pushes back up here. It needed to grab some liquidity, as the ICT traders would say. Can't trade anything here. 1-to-1 about to be hit on the 5-minute chart. The 1-to-1 about to be hit on the 5-minute chart on this OI pattern here. After this OI fails, basically gets pushed down and gets pushed back up. Very close to filling that OI. Another trading range. Trading range here, trading range here, trading range here, trading range here. 4 trading ranges within a bigger trading range. That's the type of day we have today. Just be careful. High or low? High or low. How do I have multiple targets on my R&R? It's actually not the R&R tool. I wish you could add more targets on the R&R tool. That'd be great. It's a Fibonacci. I just repurposed the Fibonacci tool. And I just put levels. 1 to 1, 1 to 2. OIO on the 5-minute. OIO. So sick. So sick. Little baby risk here. I'll try. Second entry long. Little baby risk here. Okay, with some slippage. You gotta love the slippage. That would blast off here, but protecting myself from reversals. That would blast off here. We didn't even get the 1 to 1. Maybe it's just hell for the 1 to 1 at least. Protecting myself from ruin here. Snap, snap. Again, just expect shenanigans. Expect shenanigans today. At the end, I'm glad I just skunked it because I would have lost that trade. Whatever. Can I make money today? I'm 0 and 1 right now. But I feel like I'm 0 and 1,000.
$2,500 tick trap.
Second entry long. To me, obviously hard to take because you're a potential top of a trading range. I could try to reverse it here. As long as it's not an outside bar reversal. Okay. I said as long as it's an outside bar reversal and it creates an outside bar reversal. The one thing I didn't want. If it reverses here, so be it. But I'm not taking the outside bar reversal right there. For that very reason, snaps back up. For that very reason, I don't take the outside bar reversals. For absolutely that very reason, I do not take outside bar reversals. Not sure what the market's trying to do here, to be honest. Breakout retest. I want to take anything aggressive here. It's just so many overlapping bars right now. It's just hard to tell what's going to happen. Another trading range. It's clearly above the 20 EMA though. All right.
$2,500 tick trap.
I'm going to try here. I don't know why, but I'm going to try here. No, thank you. Oh, Nightbot was wrong. All right, you guys have caught me. My Nightbot was not updated. I honestly didn't realize you guys read the Nightbot. That was a test. I gotta try, right? I gotta try here. Why don't I trade ES anymore? It's just too darn slow. Too darn slow. All right, let's see if we can make some bamboo. So fail second entry short on both time frames here. Let's see if we can get a nice lift off here. Once you Nascraq, you can't go back. Exactly. We're gonna attempt a long here. Potentially could be my last trade of the day. If I lose this, right, because I probably will be like under $1,000 loss today. I will, if it gives me a higher low, I will enter long again. Looks quite bullish. Quite bullish. I'm ready for any shenanigans, though. Really, anything can happen. Shenanigans can take me out here, come right back up. It could do all sorts of stuff today. I'm ready for any shenanigans today. Big bear bar. It sucks. I'm gonna just hold the appropriate risk here. This is the risk I need to hold for this trade to work. Should I? Dare I enter with another long here after a strong bear bar ending on its low? Does it even make sense for me to go long here again? I'll just hold one.
5-minute trap.
I'll just hold one. Give me a second entry long. Maybe I'll try with another, but this bear bar's too strong for me. Pushes up. I can come up break even if I wanted to right here. I'm going to hold it. Why not? So many times I regret not holding my trades. Now the day I actually hold my trades, I regret it. Just no matter what, you just regret everything you do when it comes to trading. So no matter what, you regret everything you do when it comes to trading. People came out break even here, I think. That could be a bad sign for me. Could have came out break even again if I wanted to. But I saw the second entry long trigger. I basically hit in second entry long trigger. I thought it could be a nice lift off. FOMC day, expect shenanigans. And shenanigans we see. Yeah, that could have been the last attempt. Last opportunity to come out break even here. Pretty sure I'm going to lose this trade. All right, 2 attempts to come out break even. It came down here, break even here, break even here. I mean, I got to hold the appropriate risk when it comes to trades like this. And this is the appropriate risk for me. And it is what it is. But it's like 90% sure I'm going to lose this trade. 99.9999% sure I'm going to lose this trade. Goodness gracious. It's all good, though. We'll take the hit. I was willing to take the hit in the first place. And here we are. I'm not going to reverse it. It's a fail second entry long here. And could be an okay trade to really reverse it. Knowing that the fail second entry short failed on the higher time frames. Like, I'm still in this trade. 99.9999999% chance to have lost that trade. And for some reason, I'm still in it. I'm somehow still in this trade. Could have came out break even again. But why? At this point, I held all the risk. I already did the hard part, pandas. I already did the hard part. I already did the hard part. I already did the hard part, pandas. I already did the hard part. How high can you fly? How high can you fly? I mean, should I look for more? Should I absolutely look for more here? Forget the 1-to-1. All right, we're taking this trade out with a stop loss. That's the only way we're taking this trade out. Each pivot, we will raise it. Here, there's not much difference between this and this, so I'm just going to keep it here. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Let's see if we can get an always in long type situation here. That'd be great. Okay, reverses. It'll suck if it takes me out here now. All right, can't even make a 1-to-1 on these trades. Deep retracements. Should I scale in on this trade? Can't even make a 1-to-1 on these trades. It's just a joke, absolute joke right now. It's an absolute joke. Can't even make a 1-to-1 on these trades without it retracing deep retracements. Can't even make a 1-to-1 without a deep retracement. I might blast off here. It's like I had to have held my wrist for an entire trade, and I just wasn't willing to do it. It takes me out break even. Basically, it takes everyone out here, or reloading here for people waiting. Right? They missed that first initial move and they reloaded here. Could easily be the case. But no more shenanigans. I don't know. I just can't find a trade today. Like when it blasts off like this and then reverses, I don't like being in situations like that. This could take off now, right? How many times does that happen, right? Like let's just say you had a runner. This is just sloppy, dirty, disgusting price action. Just overlapping bars. Clearly above the 20 EMA though. We can still lift off, which is fine by me. I've already made my decision to say it's not worth it at this point, just because I know today's going to be shenanigans. Right, you had such a strong move up, and it creates its own little expanding pattern here. It's unfortunate. Right, once I got another pivot high, I wanted more pivots. But instead of giving me another pivot high, it broke the previous pivot low, taking me out break even. So because I had that pivot high, I felt protected. Should I have held my original stop loss way down here? With hindsight bias, you can tell obviously what you want to do, but when you're actually in the trade, you kind of want to save. You want to be a risk. You kind of want to take your risk off. So I took my risk off after this big push up, and it didn't pay off. Today's a day where you have to hold your risk all the entire time. Like actually, same thing happened here on the 5-minute chart. I don't know if you saw what happened, but on this 1-to-1 here, it blasted off. It missed the 1-to-1. It came all the way back down to the break-even spot and then came back up. It actually did this in this one bar, came back and then came back down all in 5 minutes. So it did a bunch of stuff in this 5-minute bar. All right, now it's lifting off. Yeah, I mean it's probably gonna hit the 1-to-1 now. The 2500 tick trap was a trade that I was looking for, and the 1-to-1 was from here to here, and we're probably gonna hit it now. I mean, I took my risk off after this spike, but it retraced to basically take everyone out who was in that trade. Basically, take everyone out who did what I did, right? Coming out, taking your risk off. It basically said there's no risk-free trades today. We're gonna take you out, reload, come back up, and hit the 1-to-1 without you. That's just what's happening. It is what it is. Is it worth taking your risk off, pandas, on trades? Is it worth taking your risk off on trades? I don't know. It hurts me a lot. Like, this happens often where I take my risk off and it comes back, reloads basically at the break-even spot, and then it lifts off and goes without me. It happens often. I'm not sure how often, but it happens enough where it makes me notice. And it actually, we hit the 1-to-1, right? I would have hit my target if I held my original stop loss way down here. I think I already kind of lost my mental capital when it went down here, 99.9999% chance to get stopped out. It doesn't. It lifts off again. And I just felt like, okay, now that I'm in the profit, I might as well protect myself. And protecting yourself protecting myself here actually made me get hurt, right? Actually hurt me, made me so I couldn't get these gains. So unfortunate. I mean, we have big lift off like this with no follow through essentially. Kind of spooks me, especially on a day like today, where I already got snapped. Right, it already snapped down on me and broke my neck on a previous fail second entry short right here. It snapped and broke my neck. It took me out. That's why I have a $500 loss. I was scared something similar might happen with this fail second entry long or fail second entry short. Especially if I adjust right this to to match the top of this pivot, it could have bounced off here and came back down. So I was worried about that as well. I didn't want to snap. I mean, it already happened to me once. So I'm like, I'm trying to protect myself from that happening again. Maybe next time try closing half. I only had one contract, so I can't close half a contract. I appreciate it, though. If I can cut my contract in half during the trade, that'd be great. Unfortunately, you can't do that. I was being too conservative, maybe. Maybe I should let it cook more. I should let it cook more. I don't know. In general, days like today, I don't expect to make money. Things like that happening, especially. It's all good. At least we didn't lose, right? I was about to lose it, so coming out break even is kind of a blessing, right? I think. Marcus Kovu, the idiot's back to trading. Man, Marcus Kovu, why would you call yourself an idiot? That is so weird.
2,500 tick trap.
He introduces himself as the idiot. Marcus Kovu comes into the chat, introduces himself as the idiot, is back to trading. 1-to-1 was made, snaps back down off the 1-to-1. Right, 1-to-1 was made, snaps back down. Nah, I'm at the stupid break-even pan. I'm like, hey, that's a compliment. I'll take break-even. I'll take a break-even trader. Probably better than you being break-even, so I'll take the break-even. Thanks for the compliment. I actually appreciate that. Someone finally recognizes I'm at least break-even. I don't know. I get a lot of haters. You should see this one email that I got. It is just absolutely vile. They called me the N-word. They called me an N. They call it was like the most hate. Like I haven't seen so much hate in an email ever in my life, and I was shocked. I don't know if should be offended or not. All right, I'm not even black, but for some reason, like I guess I am black. I am white and black. I can show you the email if you guys want. But it's just absolutely vile. It's crazy. Like I'm just like a small little channel, got 50 some viewers watching, and I even for me I get hate. This is why you see the panda face, not the real face, because you get stuff like that. Like you can hate on the panda, that's fine. This is why I have this layer of protection on myself. Absolutely insane that someone could hate a panda so much. I can't just show it. I have to redact it a little bit. I could put on a post, but I can't. I just can't show it straight up because it's that bad. Life of a panda. No, seriously, like, what kind of loser spends their time writing an email to a YouTuber that they don't even know? It's just straight up hate. It was just like, oh, I hate you. I hate. It's basically just, I hate you. I don't know. Like they took it so. They take my streaming so personal. It just shocked me.
2,500 tick trap.
Feels like an entry long here. It's this very hard day to trade today. Okay, second entry, fails second entry, short or long fails and pushes up. Huh. I'm just here minding my own business. Someone felt the need to take the time to write an email with so much hate. And the thing is, what's funny is, I just responded, and I just like said like, oh, like, not sure, like I've made like over six figures in payouts. Like you know, you could say whatever you want, but at the end, the results speak for themselves. And the person responds again with even more hatred. It was amazing. It was amazing. So fun. Look at this price action. I mean, this is what we're dealing with today. I just don't know if we're gonna find opportunity today. I missed already one trade that I took out break even. This again, and what happened here is I put my trade break even, and then went the way I wanted to go. Here took my trade off break even, and then it went the way I wanted to go. Happened twice already today. It's just the nature of a choppy day. It's gonna do stuff like that. Tay says I just spend all day just emailing Jake Paul, telling him how much I hate. Like, think about how much of a loser you have to be. You're spending your free time, like I'm living rent free on these people's heads, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I bet it was Daryl Martin. He took too much money from me. Panda, I hate you. You N word. Straight up called me the N. Like I was just like, whoa. Okay. I don't know if they either called me the N word or called my mom the N word. I don't know. One of the two, but just as bad. He brought like a your mama joke in. I'm happy with a negative $500 day today just because I know today's price action is going to just be absolutely just shenanigans. So I'm happy with negative 500. If you're going to have a negative day, might as well be negative 500. This is one loss today. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. I was even contemplating not even trading today because I knew pre-FOMC, like price action was going to be terrible. I don't know if after FOMC is going to be much better, but that's when you really bust your accounts because the risk you take has to, usually the risk you take is huge. Arvina says, Panda, today I have breached my account. It's unfortunate. Was it a funded account? Apex? Pablo, drop me some wisdom. What others say speaks about them and no one else. Wow. Tiffany asked where I get this Panda. It's a app called Animes. It's about $20. $20 a year or something like that. $20 a year to protect my identity. I'll take it. Okay. No clue what to do here. Coming off our channel, bottom of our channel. Maybe I could take like a limit order trade here with small risk. I don't know. Could be a double bottom here.
2,500 tick trap.
Maybe double bottom. ATR is like less than 10. It's just untradeable price action in my opinion today. I think it's a dub today if I end today with negative 500. Just move on. Move on with my life, you know what I mean? I could try go long here. I don't know. Just another bounce off my trend line. Could just be a channel like this as well. I could try go long here. Just seems like a limit order market. Could be silly trade. Signal bar not too good. If it was a better signal bar, I might have considered going long here. Too choppy to really know what's going to happen here. Oh, FOMC day today, Pandas. Don't forget, 2 o'clock. Could be wild. Most likely will be wild. Insanely wild. Okay, it does trigger the second entry long here. Can you imagine going to someone else's stream and your best insult to them was, "You're such a break-even trader"? Like, that's the best insult you can give to someone. Like, imagine just, again, how much of a life that you need to not have to go onto someone else's stream and the worst insult you can give them is saying, "You're such a break-even trader." Can you just imagine what kind of loser you have to be?
Five-minute trap.
Well, yeah, I know. That's it's an alias. It's just nonsense here. Just can't take a trade here. I appreciate it. No, good looking out. Good looking out. No, seriously, good looking out. But I got it covered. Got it covered. Take, gotta run. All right, thanks for joining. I think I'm gonna end it here as well. I mean, when you get nonsense like this, is there any reason to trade? Just know that probably it's gonna be like this the rest of the day until FOMC. Just be aware and be careful. Pandas are down 500. It sucks to be red. I know it does. I know it sucks. Trust me, I'm the one in the red, so I know better than anyone that it does suck. But pandas, there's no reason to be more red today because of the market conditions. Just be aware of them and know that, yeah, it's going to be hard. So pandas, with that being said, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Sorry that the price action is like this. It is what it is. But I kind of warned everyone. Most likely it will look like something like this. And lo and behold, FOMC days. What do you expect? Anyways, pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early. And hope you guys trade safe. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.